welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button to stay inspired to wise up and rise up above these narcissists. So if you clicked on this video, you want to know more about why does the narcissist want to be so relevant in your life. The reason why the narcissist wants to be so relevant in your life is because at the end of the day, the more relevant they are inside of your life, whether you're with them or not without them, is the more control they can have over your mind and over your emotions. Remember, at the end of the day, everything that the narcissist does is not based off of love, it's based off of ego, right? And it's based off of you being a supply source to feed and stroke their ego. So if they know that you are just a supply, right? They look at you like an object. They look at you like a thing, not somebody who has emotions, because really and truly, when you're with a narcissist, none of your emotions matter. It's all about feeding their ego, their emotions, and, you know, being there to please and stroke whatever the needs that they want when they want it. So at the end of the day, they need to always be relevant in everything that you say, everything that you do, everywhere that you go, whatever's happening in your life. This is why if you have like a celebration, maybe it's your birthday, or maybe you're celebrating you got a promotion at work, or anything that has to be the main focus on you, they will always sabotage, because at the end of the day, they need to be the center of attention in every area inside of your life. Because why? You are just a supply to feed and stroke their ego and be there to feed their needs. Your needs do not matter. This is why, again, everything that they do, everything that they say, they need in your life, they need to be relevant. They need to be the center of attention at all times. Imagine they have like a very childlike mentality. Imagine a child, you know, who is the only child, always wants their attention. Me, 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 me. What about me? What about me? Always want to be seen. It's the same thing with the narcissist. They have a very childlike mentality, like that the center of attention needs to always be on them, meaning that you need to always listen to everything that they say. You need to always be, you know, focusing on when they say jump, you need to jump, right? And again, like, this is why it's so important that if you're no longer in a narcissistic relationship, that you stand in these facts to understand that they're gonna always try to come at you in so many different ways to still be relevant inside of your life, whether it be on social media, whether it be, you know, through friends, through family members, through your kids, because a lot of times they use the kids to still be relevant inside of your life, but to show you that, hey, I still have access to you, right? Or they, you know, that they can still trigger your mind and your emotions, right? Because that's mainly when you're not with the narcissist no more, that's exactly what they want to do, is see that they still have control over your mind and your emotions, right? That they can still be relevant inside of your life and still have power and control over your life. Because how the narcissist takes power and control over your life is through your mind and through your emotions. So triggering you, upsetting you, making you sad, making you question your worth, making you have anxiety, all these things, it's still the narcissist still having power and control over you. Right? This is why it's so important after a narcissistic breakup to take off all the focus off of them. I know this is easier said than done, and put the focus on you, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to gain back your power and gain control back over your life. Because for such a long period of time, because you're with somebody who all the attention and all your time and all your energy was always focused on them, and they would always make you feel guilty because you would think of your own opinion, or because you would think of, you know, doing things for yourself, they would make you feel guilty, right? And then manipulate you and gaslight you. It's like you're conditioned to think a certain way and be a certain way after you're no longer with that person anymore. So now it's like reprogramming your mind and reconditioning yourself to understand that it's okay to put the focus on you. It's okay to think about yourself. It's okay to, you know, pamper yourself and show up for yourself, because realistically, you know, nobody in this world is going to show up for you as much as you show up for yourself. So it's really taking your mind and focusing all that thoughts and all your emotions onto you, you know, showing up for yourself. And that's the main thing when you get out of that narcissistic relationship, or if you're still in that narcissistic relationship, understanding that it's always, that relationship is always going to be revolved around their needs. Whatever you say, they'll always gaslight it, or they'll always manipulate what you say to bring the focus back on them. They need to always be the center of attention, and they need to always be relevant in every area inside of your life. Sometimes, honestly, like I said, they will make you feel bad for you putting you first, or putting sometimes even your children first, right? Or, you know, putting family members first, because again, they need to be relevant in every area of your life and have control over every area of your life. So the more relevant they are in every area of your life is the more control they're gonna have over your life. And with a narcissist, everything is about control, because when they know that they can control you, they know that they can have unlimited access and supply to you whenever they feel like it, with no remorse, would not have to deal with no consequences, without having to deal with any questioning or nothing, right? So understand this, to stand in the facts, to understand that a lot of times narcissists have a pattern and they're consistent with it because of their personality disorder. So stand in the facts and understand this, and take back your power today. If you didn't know this before, or you were thinking about this, because a lot of times our intuition is telling us certain things, but we choose not to listen to it. Listen to it. If you're feeling this way and you're listening to this video, I'm literally confirming this for you. So believe it, stand in the facts, and let's wise up and rise up above these narcissists one day at a time. Healing is a journey, right? Healing is a journey, not a destination. So at the end of the day, if you're questioning yourself, when am I going to feel better? When am I going to get over this? When am I going to learn? Understand, it's okay. Each and every experience that you experience, you are learning, you are growing, you are healing. So be gentle with yourself at the same time. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are, and let's keep wising up and rising up. I can't keep saying this enough, above these narcissists together. We stand together with the Wise Up, Rise Up NARC community. Know that you're not alone, and you have everything inside of you to grow, heal, evolve, and get over this narcissist.